Did you hear about the theory of the compression of time?
First of all, you saying theory and compression just is hilarious. But go ahead.
No, it's like when the universe started was like this big, and so that's like,
That big?
well, I'm just that's like
Like
why it could be like
racquetball big.
It took
Not
7 days.
softball big.
Took 7 days for God to make the universe because it was so small, and then as it expands and expands, time goes faster and faster and faster. And so that's why, like, Moses could live to 500 years because the universe was smaller. And then as it expands and it expands, it gets faster and faster and faster.
Moses lived 500
Who
years?
has this theory?
It's called the compression of time.
That's why time gets faster as I start expanding more?
Yeah. That's
What's
why it
the
seems
joke
like
from,
when we were kids, it seemed like the summer was a year long, but the universe has expanded more, so it's pretty soon.
That's the
A year is
perception
going to be like a day.
Uh-huh.
Cheers.
Welcome, everybody.
How are you
welcome.
today?
Cody, welcome.
Why are you pig snorting?
What's the matter, Cody? We're starting the episode. Welcome.
Uh-huh. Hello.
So we have a special episode today. We are trying our homemade Bourbon and Booze first batch mark bourbon. This has been aging for about a month.
I did a ton of research. I looked on.
Yeah, because you had your own bottle and I bet you it's empty.
No.
I looked on all the websites and everything, and I couldn't find it. That's your bottle?
See?
That's our half bottle.
Mine's like out there.
That's our overflow bottle.
Oh.
In fact, this is my bottle. I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, you're drinking the.
So we made 6 bottles.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 of us each got one.
Took one to
We
Dad.
gave one to the old man who promptly rebranded it as Panther Piss.
Panther Piss.
So future bottles will be called Panther Piss. The whole work on the label.
I think we're just gonna do one bottling of Panther Piss. I don't think it's all gonna be Panther.
We gave one away to a friend of my wife. And then we have this one. And we have, and there's one more on the shelf. And then this was the overflow. So we actually made 6 and probably about a half, right?
Half.
So that's what I poured in the glass.
And we didn't make it. We didn't distill it. We took already distilled neutral grain alcohol and flavored it and
Aged it in a barrel.
super aged it.
Super aged it. Probably, if my math is right, it's going to be right about 4 to 5 months aging in the barrel.
The math didn't include for the beginning of the barrel.
True.
It's for what after the first couple of batches.
Yeah.
Then it starts that math.
I would say it's about a 6 months age. The essence we bought was a little kind of mapley. In fact, we were joking that it was maple syrup.
Yeah.
And it's given us a lot of idea of what we're going to do next. Right now we have, we're aging an existing liquor, Kentucky Gentleman.
Kentucky Gentleman.
We're aging Kentucky Gentleman. It's been in the barrel for, well, right now, just about a month. We're going to keep it a few more weeks. We're going to open it up and
give it a try.
give it a try.
Bottle it up.
Bottle it up. And then we're thinking about making our own essence. So we're just trying to find a way to get some neutral spirits cheaper because we don't have a still and there's legality about all that stuff. So we're going to kind of shop around at some of the distilleries around here and see if we can buy 5,000 milliliters, 5,000 milliliters, which is the size of our barrel, of neutral spirit. And then we're going to try playing with our own essences, some caramel, some vanilla, some elderberry, not elderberry,
Elderberries.
So you can't buy this. So right now this is going to be unattainable.
Well,
But you can make it.
actuality, the cost was it wasn't that cheap to. I think the neutral alcohol wasn't too bad, but you spent quite a bit
It
on
was
the.
about $10 a handle for neutral alcohol. We needed 3 handles, right?
Yeah.
So that's $30. I spent about $50 for the essence. And I think in the long run, I could have probably dropped that by 25% or more because I think there's too much essence.
Yeah, and I think in the future when we start doing our own essence, it's going to be a lot cheaper because.
Yeah, because we're going to buy probably, sticks of cinnamon, sticks of vanilla. We'll probably buy different herbs, some dried fruits. I got to look at dried fruits because I don't know. We'll have to go to like a Whole Foods place that doesn't do chemicals for preservation.
Like some pecans that we got around the property or something.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to toy with it or talk to some people. We've got some books we're reading. But right now, the initial cost, the barrel was $75. The alcohol was $30, so now we're $105. The essence was $50. The bottles were another $25. So in essence, it's about $200 for six bottles. And so that would be what, $50 a bottle? No, $40 a bottle.
I think you gotta.
But you take out the barrel.
Barrel because the barrel is like.
Yeah.
Aggregated because you can keep using the barrel and barrel and barrel. So
the hope was to get this down to.
And the bottles you can reuse. So
the hope was to get this down to about $10 to $15 a bottle.
I think
so we just got to keep looking for a neutral spirit that is much more.
It was about $13 a bottle.
Yeah. Well, that was not counting the essence, I think.
That was counting.
That was counting the essence. I don't know. And we've already drinking some with the old man and our own, so we like this. But so, what do we want to put for cost? If it's $13, are we putting it as a 2?
4.
A 4.
Yeah, I'd say
okay.
Let's just say $20 for right now. I think because you spent so much on the essence that.
So now the next batch that we're making, we're aging the Kentucky Gentleman, and the Kentucky Gentleman was.
It's like $12 for a handle.
A handle,
so
that
we put
was
3 of those.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not really 3. It's 2.5.
It's 2 and almost 3/4. So that's $36.
Be close to the same price.
And
divide that by 6.
So who's the math with here?
6 into 36 is $6.
Definitely.
Yeah. So under $10.
So that would be a very. We're starting off with a everyman.
For an aged Kentucky Gentleman.
And we're going to try it comparison.
Yeah, we'll comparison this. So let me, I've been drinking coffee, trying to stay awake, so let me cleanse the palate here.
This isn't coffee, this is vodka.
Okay. Try to.
So.
Color. So
it
really,
turned out
for a neutral, clear grain alcohol with the essence and
to let everybody know, the neutral clear we used vodka.
A neutral vodka. It wasn't. In fact, it was specifically a neutral vodka, which
was hard to find.
Very hard to find. We talked about just buying Everclear. This vodka was 40 proof.
Everclear's
or 40%, 80 proof. We're talking about getting Everclear, which is a neutral grain alcohol, but man, that thing's expensive.
And it's way potent.
Yeah, it's 100, right? 100 or 110.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
So it's a nice bourbon color. The aroma smells really good, but you still get that maple.
The maple. It's like you can put this on your pancakes.
I know. I know that if we were to totally fail at what we do and we just want to buy the essence again, I don't think I'd buy the Mark.
Yeah, It doesn't smell alcoholically. It smells pretty pleasant.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
I would put this at, I don't have my computer set
I
up.
would give it a 4 barrel.
A 4?
Yeah.
Cody?
4. It does have a little bit of alcohol. It gets up your nose a little bit, but I would put it at a 4.
No, I was completely surprised that it mellowed out so much in that barrel. I'm like,
Yeah. When we were dumping it in there, I was like, oh my God, this is all maple.
and then
I could go with a 4, so we're doing 4 overall.
the vodka is all like, it's not something you really sit there and want to whiff all day long. But it does have that, I don't want to say overpowering, but it has the distinct maple syrup.
But it also, I can smell the char, which is something I don't
Yeah.
think I could smell the first time when we first poured it. I think the maple's mellowed out quite a bit. Don't you? Since bottling it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
let's-
we tried it, what did we try it like after it was in there for like a week?
I think we tried it that day when we were bottling.
Yeah, and it was pretty strong.
Are we talking something? What do you say?
Did you not clean out my glass?
And we just added a couple fruit flies in there for you.
It could be the...
No, there's hair and stuff in my glass.
I'm
I
not...
didn't want whiskey with Percy essence.
Oh, sorry. Okay, let's do flavor. It's definitely not an alcohol taste or bitter but palpable taste.
Yeah,
It's a moderate to me.
I'm gonna.
It's got a good flavor.
Yeah,
It's more of a whiskey flavor to me than a bourbon.
I've been drinking this, and I think it's not bad. It's good. I like it, and I'm gonna drink the rest of mine and the rest of yours and the rest of Cody's.
You still haven't
But-
given me a flavor rating.
But the thing is, it's like, yeah, I would give it a moderate. But the thing is, it's like, I've been trying to put my finger on this since we bottled it, and I've been drinking it, and it's
Green?
there's not like a ton of depth of flavor to it. It's kind of
That's why I say it's more whiskey to me than...
yeah, there's not like a richness, or it's very just like monotoned. There's not like you drink it and you get a bunch of different stuff going on, and I think we just put that one essence in there too, so
Yeah.
it's
Cody, flavor?
I give it a 3,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure it's like,
Percy hair?
no, like fresh wood type of taste. Like a green wood. I don't know, I can't put my thumb on it, it may not be.
yeah, and I think also it's kind of like maybe there's kind of like a little bit of a tinny taste to it.
A metallic taste?
Yeah, and I don't know if that's the vodka or,
I don't know.
I don't know.
and it doesn't really, it's just something really subtle that since I've been drinking it, I've been kind of think about what it is, and I just can't really
Okay.
place it, and it's not bad.
No.
What about bite? Strong, sharp, medium, mild, smooth.
There's,
Mild.
it's,
Cody's got it as a mild.
I think, I don't know.
Yeah, I would say
It's really not bad to me.
You do mild too. It's not very lingering. It's not
yeah,
sharp.
I think I would give it a mild. Considering it was vodka, and if you drink room temperature vodka,
Yeah.
that's not all that pleasant.
Well, the vodka that we got wasn't that bad either.
But it was cheap. So what did you give?
I gave it the same thing. So with a cost of 4, because of the price, which was very hard to gauge, we each gave it a aroma of 4. We thought it was very pleasant. We each gave it a flavor of 3, thinking it was more moderate. A little bit of issues with trying to discern some of the flavor. You said it was a little metallic. Cody's got a little wood flavor to it. We all said it was a very mild bite, or medium bite, 3. So that gives it a 13.5, which is a 3.5 on the bourbon barrel, which for your first try, home developed, home blended.
Yeah, and we might be a little biased here. Just
No, I don't think we are.
No,
I think if we were, it'd be higher rating.
I'd be like, this is the best crap ever.
Go.
So
I don't think we're rating it too high. I don't think we're biased. In fact, I was going into this thinking to not be biased, and probably was biased against it because I didn't want to. But for your first homemade, not homemade, but home developed, because we didn't still it. We didn't do anything illegal.
we just took neutral grain alcohol and
Essence
aged.
in the barrel.
And the thing is, it's like this first batch, I'm pleasantly surprised about how well it turned out. And it makes me really optimistic that we can really get in there and do some stuff to make some.
It's a lot darker than I thought it would be, too. I
Yeah.
mean, that's pretty dark. But it is our first true batch in there. How do you drink it?
I'll tell you the truth.
Let's see if I can do this.
I got it sitting on my computer desk, and I've just been drawing out of the bottle.
Drop of water. This is 2 drops. Let's see if that takes away the bite a little. Mellows it just a bit.
I like it just as it is.
Oh,
Boom. Come on. Oh my god. The video's not that long. You're pathetic.
well, where's your dropper?
I wouldn't mind having an ice cube in here, but
No, it's
straight's pretty good.
I like it straight. It's also good if you take a shot of this and then a shot of pickle juice. We're good.
And I think, weren't you
weird.
saying that after a couple of things in the barrel, it kind of mellows?
Yeah, I think it does. It takes longer for the aging process each time you use it. So I think if you age something in there for a year, well, in a year, if you just keep it going, and then age something in there for a year, it's like aging it for like 5 years. I think it's like 4 months right now to be a year.
So we've put in the H in age, and we are doing
No,
that.
we put in the Kentucky Gentleman.
Oh, the Kentucky. We're doing that for
About
4 weeks?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah. It'll be close to 6 weeks. And we haven't even tested it. So
No.
I'm excited to test it along with the original.
Yeah, to see, because Kentucky Gentleman is, for cheap whiskey, is pretty good. So
You'll notice something. Andy and I are twins today. We're dressed up in the same shirt. Found a different merch store. We're not set up with them, but they do polos, which is what we really like. I'm not a t-shirt person, but our merch store still does the t-shirts, and we've had a couple sales on it. which is really nice. And we've talked about adding some more things to it, but they don't do polos. So if you need polos, you just have to probably contact us, and we'll see what we could do.
Yeah, I like the polo shirts.
I like the polos. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the webpage. Sign up. You can join the webpage at bourbonandbooze.com. You can also sign up with Twitter. I put things out on Twitter every once in a while. I think you do too. And then all of our videos come out on Twitter and YouTube and the webpage. Anything else? We just got back from a trip, so look forward to some new regional tastings.
Yeah, somebody was complaining that we didn't have anything to
We were running
review,
low.
and then we came back with quite a bit.
Some vodka, some gin, and a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
So we got some regionals that we're going to do. I'm about ready to go on another trip next week, so I'll probably bring back a few bottles of regional stuff. And then I'll be headed back to Italy in just about a month and see what I can get. I'm supposed to have an order of Arctic Velvet. They're waiting for me. Having a lot of trouble getting it, so we'll have to see. But yeah,
All right.
good times. You drank all yours. You want some more?
Drink all yours. Let's do the next video.
Oh, okay.
Finish. We should probably just polish that off.
Yeah, we'll save it. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Laters. Cheers.
What, no common gold this
Well,
time?
Cheers.
I completely forgot to say there's no bad whiskey.
Later.
There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is pretty good whiskey. I'll edit that in.
Not too dang
Bye.
shabby. I think I'll take this home with me.
No, you won't. See ya.
Bye. Laters. Later.